Hi, this is Tim Mai. Welcome to day 9 of the 1000 Deals in 30 Days challenge. We are on module 2, which is how to find deals and flip them. Okay, and today you're going to learn how to contact wholesalers, how to email them, how to call them, how to get them to sign the flex option. So today's quite, a lot of stuff that's going to happen today. I guess one of those big teaching days that happens. It's because what you're doing today is pretty much what you're going to be doing for the rest of this week, because it's a very crucial part of, of doing deals and making things happen in this 30-day challenge. Okay, and so in day 8, you had learned how to find these deals and compile them, and now in day 9, I want you to learn, how to contact them. All right, so depending on whether or not you have their phone number or just their email address, you're gonna decide whether to email or call. Preferably, I prefer for you to call them if possible, because these wholesalers that you be contacting, you have to build a relationship with them. This is not something that you do once and that's it. This is something that you're going to do over and over and over again. You build long-term relationship with these people, so that way you can, so that way you can continuously do deals with them on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. These are not the normal sellers that that you just do business with one time. Okay. And so it's important that you build a relationship with these people. They're other investors just like you, so they understand they understand your situation, they understand your terminology, these are the people that if you're a newbie, you can just say if they ask you, you can just admit that you're a newbie. It's no big deal to them if you are a newbie or not a newbie, as long as you're hungry and as long as you're motivated to make the deal happen. That's what matters here, okay? And so remember, they're investors just like you, and they could very well be one of your colleagues in this 1000 Deals in 30-Day challenge. And so don't worry, just build relationship with them. There's money in it for everybody, and so so just focus on building relationship in this module, okay? All right, so here's an email script that you can email them if you don't have their phone number. You can email them and say, "Hi, I'm emailing about your wholesale deal. Is it still available? Can I have your phone number so that I can call you on it?" Okay. Remember, the purpose is we want to get their phone number, so that way we can build a relationship with them. Got it? All right. So let me move my screen over here so you can see this better. All right. So here's a bigger call script for you. I hope you'll be able to see this well in the video here. Okay, so this is just a simple call script. You can tweak this and modify this to your style, your needs accordingly. Okay, here's what I say in this call script. "Hi, I'm calling about your wholesale deal. Is it still available? I'm in urgent need of some properties right now, because I have several cash and landlord buyers that are looking for deals." I hope by now you have these buyers that you found from last week. If you haven't, make sure you do your homework from last week. And so I'm contacting the top wholesalers in town. You kind of want to, you're saying the top wholesalers here. What you're doing is you're flattering them. It's like, "Oh wow, really? I'm one of the top wholesalers." All right, so and also letting them know that you're not, they are not the only person that you're calling, that you're calling other people as well, and so they want to work with you. Okay, I'm also contacting the top wholesalers in town to get some of these deals sold quick. And if you want to, you can be specific about what your buyers are looking for. My buyers are looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in southeast part of town, or southwest part of town, whatever the case might be. You can be specific here if you want. So you can tell them, "Here's what my buyers are looking for." When you're more specific, they can see that you are really serious, that you're not just pulling their legs here. And so specifics is good. And you can also ask them, do you have more than one deal? Because sometimes they have more than one deal, to work with. And then whatever they say, right? If they say no, I only have one deal. I'd say, what's the least you would take for this deal? What's the least you would take for this deal? You don't have to really negotiate with them too much beyond that. Typically, when a wholesaler have a property for sale, he had market the price anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 up, and so so there's some margin in it for you. So find out what's the least that they would take for the deal. Almost always they'll give you some discount. It's very rare that a wholesaler won't give you any discount at all. The only time when that happens is that they have been trying to sell that property for a while, and they have lowered the price several times already, and they still can't find a buyer. Now they're at the price that's the lowest. It's like they probably only end up making $1,000 or $2,000 on this deal. That might be the only time that they can't discount the price, but typically speaking, they'll be able to discount the price. Okay, and then right. So you ask them what's the least you would take on for this deal. If they have several, ask the price for each one of them. And ask them, can I market your deal to my buyers? It won't cost you anything. I'm just going to assign it to my buyers for $1,000 to $3,000. Okay, and then let them know, hey, let me send you a little agreement that will give me permission to market your deal to my buyers. You can continue to sell your property like normal. If my buyers buy before you have it sold, great. If not, we'll sell them on your next deal. All right, what's your email address so I can send you the agreement? Okay, I don't normally call it when I talk to them, I don't normally say the word flex option, but if that comes up, it's okay to use that word. I just like to call little agreements because it's easier. But a lot of wholesalers already know what a flex option is. By now, and so it's no big deal if you say such a thing. But for me personally, I just like to use little agreement. It sounds a lot less committed, I guess. But make sure that they clear. The only time that I notice a wholesaler not willing to sign this for you is, number one, if they are not clear on what you're trying to do, and they think that you are trying to tie up their property and they can't move on and sell it themselves. Okay, and if you don't perform, that their contract might expire by then, and they lose out on the deal. That's the time when I see that these wholesalers will say no to you. And so make sure they understand what you're trying to do, and that they can continue to market the house for sale. It's not an exclusive option where only you can sell the property. Okay, so, and also make sure they know too that it doesn't cost them anything. Whatever is the lowest price that they said the least they'll take for the deal, you're going to mark up that price a little bit and sell it for more. That's it. Okay. Or you can market the deal at the same price that the wholesaler is marketing it. So let's say if he gives you $3,000 discount, you market. Let's say he's trying to sell it for $50,000, and he said, the least I'll take is $47,000. You can market it for $50,000, and either sell it for $50,000 or give your buyers a little bit of room to negotiate with you there. Okay. And now you are going to run into cases where the wholesalers are willing to let you market their house for sale. However, they're just not willing to sign anything. Okay, they said, yes, you can market my house, bring me a buyer, and I'll pay you a fee. But I'm not willing to sign anything. That will also happen. When that happens, it's up to you to decide how you want to proceed. Legally, you cannot sell a property without having equitable interest in the property, meaning having a contract on the property or an option on the property. Okay, that's I guess legitimately. because by doing so, you are now acting as an agent without a real estate license. Now, if you are an agent, then that's a different story, right? So you get to that wouldn't be applicable to you anymore. And so if you're not licensed, and the wholesaler is not willing to sign the flex option with you, then it's up to you how you want to move forward. This is not meant to be any legal advice or anything like, or anything, any kind of quote unquote professional advice. I'm just gonna share with you what I would do. Okay, what I would do is I would go ahead and send the information over to the buyers. Once I know I have a buyer's very interested in the property, then I can push the wholesaler harder on signing it. Say, look, my buyer already saw the property information, saw the property. He's very interested. I'm ready to move forward. We need to sign we need to go ahead and get this flex option signed now. And so you can push them harder once you know your buyer's already interested. Okay, so you can also do that. Like I said, it's something I would do, but I'm gonna leave it up to you. Okay. So take this as is, okay? All right, so next you are going to send them the quote-unquote little agreement called the flex option for wholesale deals. To download this agreement, I need you to log into the members area and go to, let me make it smaller here. Log into the members area of dodeals.com. Go to forms and contracts right here. Click on forms and contract. It'll load up this page. I want you to scroll down a little bit toward the bottom of the page here. You will see where it says flex option to purchase wholesale. This is the document I want you to download. So click on here to download it. Okay. Flex option to purchase wholesale. Alright, so just click on there to download it. And the documents look something like this. Yeah. Okay. So in here it doesn't say anything about flex option to purchase wholesale. It just says option to purchase. Okay. And this is where you're going to put in your name. This is where you're going to put the seller's name or the wholesaler's name. This is where you're going to put the property address in. It's going to put the price that you and the wholesaler agree to, whatever the least amount that they agree. This is where it goes. All right, this option period is for 14 days. If they're not willing to do 14 days, put 7 days. Put 3 days. Whatever they're willing to agree to, that's fine. All right, even if 3 days is fine. Because once it expired, you can always ask them to extend this for you. Okay, and I'm not going to read through each one of these. You can read through each one of these. Whatever the seller, the wholesaler is not willing to do, you can cross it out. Okay, for example, a lot of or not a lot, but some wholesalers might say, well, no, you cannot put out signs on the front, in the front of the house. Okay, you can do anything you want, but you can't put out signs because I don't want the sellers are still the homeowners are still living there. And I don't want them to question it. So just don't put out signs. So if that's the case, you can cross that out. If they have other comments here, they can put in the comments here. And then you sign it, they sign it, date it, put in your contact information here so they can fax or email this back to you. All right, so your whatever your contact information goes here. Got it? Simple enough, right? So with that, your homework for today is your homework for today is to compile is to get at least five wholesalers to say yes, I'll sign a flex option for you. They might not get it back to you today, they might get back to you tomorrow, but get at least 5 of them to say yes. Okay, and the module 2 contest is whoever has the most deals will get a free cash buyers list from us to sell to as a part of this contest. So log into the forum and and ask questions there, and I'll see you on the next training video. Bye bye.